I'm actually doing something really simple for dinner, so I don't even have to do it right now. My husband's still at work. He's at the office, which is a solid, normally 24-minute drive, but because of traffic right now, it's a good 35-minute drive. It's nasty traffic right now. So, and I just checked on the Life 360 and he's at the office still. So that means that I've got like once he leaves, I'll still have like 35 minutes right now for cooking. So hopefully he'll text me and let me know when he leaves the office, but if he doesn't, that's cool too. Um, did you know that in the state of Florida now, you have to tell somebody, that you are, keeping track of them with, like, Life 360 or something like that. Yeah, so, I had to tell my husband about the tracker I put in his car. So, yeah, the tracker didn't even work. I did, an Apple no, I did a tile, and I put it in his car because this man is always late. Not just a little bit late or for only certain things. No, he is always late for everything. Everybody knows this, okay? So, I mean, he's like, okay, I'll be there in 15 minutes. And 45 minutes later, he shows up. And I'm like, no. And I know he's not cheating on me or nothing like that. I know this, okay? I know this. A woman knows, I promise. Anyway, so I'm like, what in the world? Like, how it's really hard to figure out cooking or to figure out when to meet him because I just never knew when he was actually going to show up. So, and that sucks because sometimes it was for, like for the kids and stuff. So, I'm like, he'll be like, oh, okay, I'll go pick up Lexi or I'll go pick up Michael, and then he doesn't show up for like an hour. Or sometimes I knew they needed to be picked up and I didn't know how far away he was, and it was pointless to ask him. So anyway, so I put a tile in his car. It's like a little white thingy. And that's still in his car. Like he's never even found it. But I know where it is, but so he put that in there. Hey, cool kid. So I put that in there. But the problem with the tiles are in Life 360, they don't show like to the minute where you are. It was just like, okay, the last place he was over here. How does that help me? I need to know where this man is, where he's traveling. What do you I'm in Florida. So in Florida, the law changed like, I don't know, I think it was like a year or two ago, where we had to tell a person if we were tracking them on like GPS. So I had to tell him there was a tile in the car and he couldn't have cared less. So I was like, you know what? So I went ahead and put his phone on Life 360. And it has like changed things so much better for us because he'll be like, I'll be like, okay, dinner's at 7, and then I look over and he has not left the Bellevue office, and I know it takes like 35 minutes to get home at this point. He's not going to be here by 7. So I don't have to like try and figure out when he's going to be somewhere or whatever. I just go straight up and I track him. I track his butt. Yep, absolutely. Uh he knows it. I know it. It works. So yeah, that's what we do. I track him. I don't know. Do you guys track people? Is there people you track? I track my daughter. I used to track my son, but now he's moved to Chicago. He's like, I don't even know the places he goes, so I wouldn't know like for better or for worse on that one. So I don't track him anymore. He's happy that way. I'm happy that way. I don't know. My daughter, oh yes, we definitely track her. And she knows, like it'll tell us exactly what mile per hour she's driving in her car. So that actually helps too, because she's down in Tampa at college, and so I can actually see like when she comes home, like when she's gonna get here. 'Cause it's about an hour and a half drive. So I got her. Well, then she moved in with my brother, my stepbrother and his wife. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't use steps and in-laws, and so I don't know. It's just it is what it is. Okay, so she moves in with them, and I was like, "Oh, make sure and put her on your Life 360." And they're like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "How do you not use Life 360? You're married. Like, what in the world?" So they put it on, and they put me on, so I actually know when my sister-in-law is, like, getting home, or when it'll tell you when the cell phone signal is low. So I'm like, "Hey, you're at 10%, charge your phone," and then all of a sudden there's some hearts or whatever. It's really funny. But yeah, it'll automatically text me and let me know, like, when Lexi gets home, or when she gets to my house, or when she, like, any of that stuff. So, I don't know, it's kinda cool. I like it. I don't know. I don't know if you guys track people or not, but I do. I track. And then my sister as well, she lives here in Ocala, but she works nights and it freaks me right out. So I track her and she tracks me. And what's really crazy because I don't, I look at it, I see every day that, she's coming from work or whatever. Um, but, like, I don't know, a month or 2 back, my husband had to go into the hospital at night when I took him to the ER because he was just having, like, severe, severe pain in his, like, under his sternum, I guess. So we're like, "Well, that could be a lot of different things." So we tried a few different home remedies, and I'm like, "I don't know, maybe this is a heart thing, so let's just go ahead and take you in." Well, come 2 o'clock in the morning, she got out of work and she saw that we were at the hospital. She freaked out and came right to the emergency room. And then they had to come back and ask if my sister came. And I'm like, how did she? I didn't call anybody and let them know that we were here. That's crazy. So yeah, she came back and she's like, I saw you on like 360. Is everybody okay? I just need to make sure you're okay. Was it a car accident? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, we're fine. We're just getting him checked out or whatever. She's like, "Oh, okay." But you'll find out, like, your family members that are all on it, you'll find out where they are and what's going on and whatever. So, I don't know, I think it's a cool safety thing, but maybe some people don't feel that that is a great thing to do. I don't know. Um, Definitely my kids. I think my son was 22. He was 22 when I stopped tracking him. So he was out there for a while. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see who we got. Naomi and Richie is cool. We have a lot of young people, it looks like. I'm thinking. I don't know. I actually am just doing brats tonight and some French fries in the air fryer. So nothing too exciting, I know. So yeah, it's not gonna take too much. I did get my husband some lump crab because I think he did not realize that it was on sale. Excuse me. They have it in, like, I don't know, jar can thing. I don't know, whatever. But I don't he didn't realize. Normally it's like 15 or $16, like this much of it because they don't have it in Florida, so we have to import it and it's super expensive. So anyway, that he loves crab cakes and apparently nobody in Florida can make good crab cakes. It's a thing. So I have been practicing and practicing, and I can make him some fairly decent Maryland crab cakes. So, but I use some people said to use saltines as a filler, and another person said to use breadcrumbs like panko, and so I had to get more panko, so I got that too. But anyway, I was at the store before here. It was absolute mayhem. Publix is crazy at around 5:30, 6 o'clock. It is absolutely. So, I don't know. Today was so boring. I'm not even joking. It was really, 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 it went really fast. But yeah, I was sitting there at my computer going through emails, going through emails, going through emails, going through emails, trying to get finished with all the taxes. There was a few people that did not give me their social security numbers when they went into their owners did not put their social security numbers in for tax purposes on their property management agreement. I know none of that makes any sense to most of you guys, but they didn't give me that information. We've been sending them their rent proceeds from their property, like $10,000. One of them was like $50,000. Okay. Um, and you can't, I mean, we do it through e-sign. Some of these people are from all over the world, right? So we do it through e-sign. and you can't not put something in there. Well, apparently it did get caught on like 3 different PMAs over the course of the last year, 3 different property management agreements, 3 different contracts. They didn't put their Social Security number in or tax ID in. They put NA or they put the last 4. I it Why do I need the last 4? I have to explain to the IRS that your money is your money, not my money. Otherwise, I have to pay your taxes, and that ain't happening. So, so I had to like track these people down. I'm down to one person. There's only one person that has not sent me their information. But as soon as I'm done with that one last person, I am all done with sending out 1099s for the year. I'm very excited about that. But then, does that end my tax issues? No, because I have already gotten an email from my CPA saying, okay, here's all the information I need for your taxes to be submitted before April. I hate it. I feel like an unpaid employee of the IRS. It's not fun. But anyway, I was working on all of that stuff today. So it was a very boring Monday until about 5 o'clock. I was like, I cannot stare at this computer screen anymore. I just can't. So whatever. Hey Chief, how you guys doing tonight? I'm doing good. I'm actually doing really good. I'm chillaxing tonight because we're just doing brats, which is like the easiest thing on the entire planet to make. Actual brats. My husband will be very happy. So yeah, I'm doing brats, which I have a George Foreman. So they're just frozen brats. Literally, I pull them out of the freezer, dump it on the George Foreman, and then I move on with my life. And actually, I put down parchment paper so I don't even have to clean the thing very well. So like when I'm done, like you don't have to scrub or anything. It's all clean. You just take the parchment paper off, wipe it down, you're good to go. So yeah, I'm being exceedingly lazy. And then I was gonna do some seasoned fries in the air fryer. So again, I literally just have to dump the food on and come back like 10, 15 minutes later and food's done. But my husband really, really likes brats. Me, I could go my entire life without ever eating one again and I'd be completely fine. But he's a German from Wisconsin. Like both sides of his family are German. So yeah, his mom's maiden name is like Krause. So I don't know. It's very, yeah. And Praber, what he says Praber, it's Pruber. That actually means plumber. My last name means plumber in German. It is very, very dry. It's supposed to have a umlaut, whatever. I don't know, but they don't have those in English, so it's Proeber. If anybody's on here from Germany, then they can probably explain it better than me. But for some unknown reason, when they came over, they changed. It's supposed to be Prober, Proeber, I guess, or Pruber in German. Pruber in German. And somehow, with the generations of Americans he's got going on, it somehow transformed to Praber, which makes no sense. So I have to say my name over and over again and try and explain to people how my name is spoken completely wrong. It's completely wrong, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not really my name. I'm stuck with it, but I don't really claim it. I had a super easy name before. Thawing out. Is -5 degrees this morning? No. Oh no. See, I was complaining because it was a little chilly out. I was just in my little short sleeves. I came out of the public, so I'm like, ooh, it's a bit of a chilly breeze. I don't know. So I don't know. It's probably like 60, 65. That's a little uncomfortable for me. Oh, ugh, sorry. But no, it was a little uncomfortable, just mildly. 65 degrees is just I don't know. It's probably in between 60 and 65. It just so yeah. So the Publix guy, the bag bagging guy, he asked if I wanted help out with my bags. Which, if it's dark outside, I actually do say yes. Not so much because I need help with my bags, but just because I don't like walking in dark parking lots by myself at night. Freaks me right out. So, um, not so much for here, but you know, past experience in other locations. Not a fan. I'm not a fan. So, so yeah, normally I'll have him walk me out, but like tonight it was just still light out, so I was like, "No, don't worry about it. You don't have to freeze to death outside with me." He's like, "Yeah, it is kind of cold out, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yeah." So yeah, 60 to 65 degrees. We're all like, No, I'm gonna need a hoodie. I need my winter gear. I need my hoodie on because yeah, no, we don't do that. 5 degrees, -5 degrees. That's -5. Yeah, I can't even fathom. That would be like my hair is still a little bit wet from the shower this morning. I had it up earlier. Well, anyway, so I had it up, so it was kind of still damp earlier when I went outside. So I think it's okay now it just has this funky little because I had it up all day. I was working on the computer, so I was weird barrette, and it is what it is. I don't know. I washed it and I brushed it this morning. At this point in the day, you get what you get. I don't know. I have a dog on me. I have one right here. See? And the other one is over there. No, she's just a sinker. She's gonna go and do what she's gonna do. Can't blame you. Better to be safe. Right? That's what I think too. I mean, that they're literally getting paid to bag your groceries and take them outside with you. And they offer, "Would you like us to help you out?" Yes, yes, I would. Let's have a conversation. Let's chit chat. Let me have you go out with me to the car because not gonna lie, it's creepy out there. I don't know. I've heard that gas stations and grocery store parking lots are the two most dangerous areas for not only women, but actually men too. Because either parking lots, we're looking for a car, we're not paying attention to the people around us, and people can hide between cars and stuff like that. And also gas stations. Gas stations are really dangerous. So I don't know. That's what I heard at one of my many, many, many self-defense classes I've taken. I don't know. I enjoy them. I don't know why. There's something wrong with me, but I really do enjoy some self-defense classes. The last one that I did was with Lexi, and it was the best ever. I actually legally got to attack a sheriff's deputy, two of them actually, completely legally, and they encouraged me to do so. And I'm not talking like, I mean, they actually wanted me to like kick them in their junk. It was the best fun I it was I don't feel like no, it wasn't anything like I don't have anything wrong. Like there's no bad animosity with like cops or anything like that. I'm actually totally for the blue, but at the same time, when do you ever get the opportunity to do that? It was awesome. So I mean, they actually look like basically the Michelin Man with as much padding as both of them had on them. But anyway, it was so fun. It was so great. I totally flopped, by the way, completely and totally flopped. Um, but yeah, it was only because you're supposed to do the things like the specific hits and kicks and moves that we've been practicing for like a month, and I didn't. I basically saw two very large guys in like Michelin Man gear, and I basically took them out like a linebacker. I like literally put my head down and was like, "I'm getting past you. I don't care." And they probably were like, "Oh my god." I had two brothers growing up. You do what you got to do. But yeah, I that wasn't what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to do very set and very specific moves and all the stuff. And nope, I literally put my shoulder down, put my head down, and I think I lifted one off the ground a bit. Oh, it was so not good. But I got through, and nobody laid a hand on me, and so I take that as the win. I need to take that class again. Oh, it's great. It, I was a self-defense instructor at a college for years. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Called SAFE. Okay, so the one I took was called RAD, which was I can't say what it stands for because YouTube doesn't like that. What the R stands for, YouTube will be mad at me and they might like not let me do lives for like a week or two. So but figure out the R, and then it's assault defense training basically. So in our county they have them